Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. It'll be the Mavericks off the tip. Outside Davis. Cassell with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Sup, the Shalom? Sup, man? I'm fine, man. Pag magalingan ha, ngayon lang ako lalaro nito. Pag magalingan, ngayon lang ako lalaro
I'm
nito.
Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. It'll be the Warriors off the tip.
Ayan.
Outside Moody. Knocked
May 2
away.
kay 26 ka na.
And they're on the break.
And that nice steal,
Tabukas.
able to get their break
Ipili
going.
pa nga lang.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're
Ah,
able to turn a
pero
shot
pares lang ng presyo.
into a score.
Stan, the top
Ah,
pick
3K
of the
rin.
21 draft, Cade Cunningham. He's made major strides the last couple of years, but what have you seen from him?
Well, he's a big guard who can both score and create shots for
Sige.
his teammates. I think this guy is a winner.
Here's Duren. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, just too strong right there. Duren is so good at fighting through contact on the way up.
And at 6'10", Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
And it's Detroit with the ball. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. And it's Cunningham missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Back to Butler. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Playing with passion. Butler is never scared of a challenge, a wing who battles inside.
Well, Stan, you coached against some really tough players in your day. Where does Jimmy Butler stand right now? What makes him Jimmy Butler?
Well, I think, Brian, he's just a great competitor. He wants to take on the biggest challenges when he's on the defensive end, and on offense, he is willing to attack anyone.
And it's good for two.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Outside Podziemski. The three from Curry. And it's Harris with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And Detroit making a change here. Outside Butler. Pass to Curry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Now Harris. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Back to Cunningham. Cunningham on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Harris outside. And here's Ivey from the arc. Buries it from 3.
And something Ivey continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, J.B. Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. I asked him outright how he planned to deal with Steph Curry. How does anyone deal with him, Coach joked. He went on to say, we'll try to contest every shot and chase him off the arc, with emphasis on try. Not easy to solve a problem with no good solution, I guess, B.A.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
Outside, Green. Healed for 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Now here's Cunningham. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Podziemski. Jacks up a 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Back to Harris. Puts up a 3. Podziemski grabs the board. The Warriors trailing. Outside heel. There's a screen. Lays it up and banks it in.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
To the paint. Here's Duren. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Duren's got his second basket of the game. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges. He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors ahead.
Wala, isa pa lang, mamaya tatambakan mo na ako eh.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report. Outside heel.
Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Look at the IQ. Such a smart play for a young player. Ivy executed the pick perfectly.
Outside Curry. There's the triple. The rebound by Detroit. Pass to Schroeder. Now Stewart. He's watched by Kuminga. And there's a pick. Beasley outside. Here he goes. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Peyton. Pass to Jackson Davis.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Beasley, that's good.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
The three from Curry. And Ivy pulls it down. It's Beasley on the wing. Let's go with a three. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. Warriors trail by 6. Now Podziemski. Outside Curry. Can they get it? 4-3, Stephen Curry.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad three for Steph.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes, and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie.
And Curry is always a threat to shoot, which is why defenses sometimes get too aggressive guarding him.
Now, Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And he makes all 3. The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
They set a pick. Podziemski with it. Now guarded by Duren. 4 on the clock. It's tipped.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Cunningham looking it over Moody, and it's Cunningham missing. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry. Curry with the Houdini act inside.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
Pass to Beasley. Here's Hardaway. And again, the Pistons missing. With a bucket here, they can recapture the lead.
I like how they've hung in. Never let things get out of hand.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Green, a screen. Here's Butler. And it's Green missing.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
It's stolen by Curry. A clear look for Green. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Pumasok.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Duren. The 3, here's Harris. Knocks down the triple. Harris has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
To the middle. Green. Tries yet again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
A pleasant surprise from Draymond there. I mean, I love when he looks for his offense.
Duren with the bucket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Curry, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
And make no mistake, Jay
Cunningham
is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Curry looking it over. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's Hardaway. Hauled in by Curry. Warriors trail by 5. Moody with it. Now Thompson defending. Outside Curry. Down low. It's deflected.
Uli.
Right side Hardaway. Pass to Duren. Harris a screen. To the inside. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. Outside Podziemski. Butler with the ball. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Harris outside. Out to Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. Shoots over Curry. For 3, here's Harris. And they get it back. Second chance effort. Here's Duren. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Duren's gotten 4 this quarter.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Back to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Detroit with a rebound. Here's Harris. Off the left rim and out.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
Outside Butler. Pass to Curry. Back to Butler. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Thompson.
Fearless play from Butler. Defenses should know he's going to try and draw a foul while shooting.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Butler hits them both. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you.
This is Butler at his best, being aggressive, attacking with confidence, and scoring with physicality.
Pass to Stewart. Ivy outside. And here's Beasley. Turin in the post. 10 points for him. Just 3 to shoot. And here's Schroeder outside.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Payton. Back to Podziemski. Now Payton. Butler with the ball. Beasley covers. A shot by Butler. No good.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask.
Three-pointer, Stewart. No good. Misses at the buzzer. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Pistons.
35. Warriors 33.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Warriors trailing. Outside Curry. Stolen by Ivy. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Pass to Beasley. The 3 ball. And the 3-pointer goes. And the Pistons lead by 5. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Team second.
And here's Hield. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. And here's Schroeder outside. And Detroit another 3.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
The kick out, Curry. There's a screen by Kuminga. Got a piece of it. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Schroeder.
Yeah, fearless play from Curry inside. Going up against tough defense and getting fouled while shooting.
And that one falls for Curry. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Pass to Holland. Oh, from deep. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. Warriors trail by 6. Left side, Butler. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You got to really hit Butler if you want to stop him. I mean, he's tough as nails and enjoys fighting through contact.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Cunningham outside. Cade Cunningham barreling inside.
Yeah, he's very quick on his feet. You can see it when Cunningham's moving through the defense on his drives.
Pass to Curry. The three. Rebounded by the Pistons.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Yeah, usually Duren is more of a finisher, but being selfless with the ball is a good thing for him in the long run.
Butler with the ball. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Thompson. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Cunningham. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Curry, that's good.
Well, the defense did everything they could there, but his skills as a finisher, wow.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Warriors trail by 9. Outside Butler.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the final quarter. Back to Curry. There's a screen. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The shot by Butler, no good. The Pistons lead by 9. Here's Cunningham. Launches it. Cash from Cunningham on the 3-ball.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. And here's Detroit. They're on a 17-7 run. Inside. Here's Thompson. Outside Hardaway. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. And the Pistons lead by 15.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Pistons.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And what a huge performance it was for Cade Cunningham.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Yep, count it.
And for his position, Green has impressive vision with the ball, helping him find the wide-open man.
Here's Cunningham. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Nice game. Nice game, pre.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
Nice game, nice game.
They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow...
Hold up my wrist, it's a new face. I shouldn't have got a whiff for her. She came to my convention, she texting these.